I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just got to drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
That's not
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, pop the trunk.
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice Podcast. My name is Melissa.
My name is Mel.
We're going to be here for another about 45 minutes because we got to get up out of here. We got things to do today. It's raining.
And we have people to thank. Like
we have
our
people
sponsors, Hungry Root, Prize Picks, BetterHelp, and Uncommon Goods.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to start with long story short. We're going to make it quick and we're going to move on. Okay, the boys went to G-Ho this weekend with my niece, who is a student at NCAT, and then her brothers and her boyfriend. So my nephews and then my niece's boyfriend all met up together in Greensboro and went to G-Ho, and they had a great time. They went shopping, they tailgated, and then they went to a concert, which I can't even tell you who the people was on the thing. And truth be told, my boys couldn't either. They was like, we didn't know the songs.
Hilarious.
We don't know these people. Isaiah had a really good time, but he's also a sophomore in college, so he's gone to like a couple parties. So he like.
Can you say what G-Ho is?
G-Ho is the greatest homecoming on earth. It is North Carolina A&T's homecoming celebration.
Go ahead.
And so, Isaiah's gone to a couple like college parties or whatever, so he's known what to expect in terms of there's lines and there is lines. And you know, it's just kind of chaotic. So he was with it. Isaiah was like, I had a good time, yada, yada, yada. I low-key wanted Joe to go because I'm like, he's going to want to go to NCAT now. He's going to have a good time.
Say NCANT.
Oh, they told us it was NCAT when we went to visit.
The people are bad, girl.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I didn't know none of these names, but when we went to go visit summer before last,
They told you NCAT?
They called it NCAT. And
I like NCAT. NCANT is a lot. It's a lot of syllables.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think this new generation is calling it NCAT. Okay.
Oh, that's what it say. The young folks.
That's what I'm saying.
You're hip.
Yeah, listen, she's hip. Okay, I'm so sorry. But I will probably never say NCANT because that's not how it was introduced to me. It was introduced to me as NCAT. So anyways, or A&T, I'm gonna say NCAT, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just your mama named Muhammad, not Muhammad.
Malcolm.
No.
Joseph. Reuben.
What is it?
Jacob.
No, y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Clay.
Clay. Thank you, child. Thank you. His mama named him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. My brain was like, what's that man saying? That is called.
Is that from the movie Ali?
It's from Coming to America when they're in the haircut. All right. Y'all know I'm having
Just
brain farts. It's apparently what I'm having. Anyway, yeah, Cassius. His mama named him Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius.
Oh, got it.
All right. Anyway, the point is, it's Perry brain because y'all knew what I was talking about, but my brain was not going to let me get it. Anyway, I wanted Joe to go to NCAT. That's what I wanted to go to. Okay. I wanted Joe to go there. So I'm like, he's going to go. He's going to have a good time. He's going to see Mariah in her element. That's my niece who's a sophomore there. They're all going to have a good time. Child, Joe was like, it was confusing. I didn't know where we should get food. Joe's also 17, so he couldn't go to the party.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know none of the music. He was like, and then Joe was like, and what's kind of the point of tailgating?
Oh, he has to go back again.
I think so. I think now that he knows, he may like
get
it, you know? But, you know, Joe is very like, the thing about Joe is he's very efficient. Yeah. And if he doesn't understand or see the value in what we're doing, then it's dumb. It's actually very Kevin. Kevin is a very efficient mind. Mm-hmm. And if it feels like wasted motion or like wasted energy or there's no point in doing this, it's dumb. We should be doing something more productive.
Yeah.
And Joe is very that way too. So it's very much like, where do we go eat? So we have to figure it out. Mm-hmm. So there's no So you're saying we could just take food off these people, but what if they don't know? How come I can't just go someplace and pay and then leave?
That's
like
fair.
I don't understand. And so, and then he's like, we go to the concert. I don't know none of the songs. I can't go. So he was like, I mean, it was fine because he enjoys spending time with his cousins, but overall, he was just kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Well.
Yeah, Joe is very he is a Virgo and very like, he's just efficient. You know, there's some people who just, they want to optimize efficiency.
Yeah.
Very much who Josiah is. So, yeah, anyway, so that was that. Last thing I want to say, because this is a random fact, because Kev, he didn't out me, child, because I was telling him like, these are the things you need to say for the video, because I was realizing like how random my tangents are, because we've been in St. Thomas for my sister our middle sister turned 40. So I didn't take her, child, but she went to St. Thomas and we met her there for her 40th birthday. And I was like going through all of the things I had told Kevin over the course of the week. And I was like, I'm so random. Like all these things are so random. He's like, I'm about to make a video. So in the spirit of that, I have one more random fact that I don't think people know, but they need to know. Did you know that President Nixon's vice president resigned the week before the Saturday? Is it Saturday or Sunday massacre?
I thought it was Friday Night Massacre.
Friday? I should know as many. I thought it was Saturday. Anyway, why is this not working? Is it pulling up? Saturday Night Massacre, yes.
Saturday.
Okay, so he got caught up in a scandal because he took like a bribe or something, and it came out and he resigned. And then Ford came in as the vice president.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Had no idea. Not a single, no one talks about this. Isn't that crazy?
Well, because something else chaotic happened right
Well,
after.
it was also in the midst of the whole Watergate scandal that this scandal was also like happening in the background. No, our parents were like 10. It's crazy.
Because you've been on this tangent and you sent me videos, I tried to watch the ones you sent. It didn't work. So then I went.
Wait, you didn't watch the Chaotic Girl?
I tried.
Oh my God, I loved her so much.
So then I went to YouTube and I was like, Watergate explained, right? Because somebody's going to do it, right? Oh man, I went through 3 videos and I just kept turning them off. Like, none of you people are good.
The problem is this, though, it's very layered and very complicated.
I agree.
Yeah, it even when I tried to watch the post and I watched the post but before that I started watching All the President's Men, I think it's called. Oh my God, there's one that Spielberg did. It was Spielberg, right? He did one of those. I don't know which one though.
It was also the post-coded though. Sorry to go.
No, go ahead.
No, it was about I think not the Cold War. It was about when there was a bunch of
yeah, he did the post.
There's another one.
Oh, the thing about it is, it's extremely layered. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters. So even when I was watching the movies, I was like, I still feel like I need to ground myself in something because it's just a lot happening. And so the TikToks actually helped me, but I wonder if it's because I had already started the movie and I knew a little bit, and then I watched the TikToks and then I finished the movies. Now I'm listening to this podcast called Slow Burn. Let me see, Joe. Is it called? Yeah, Slow Burn. Season 1 is about Watergate. And it's very dense. It's a lot of characters.
It is a lot of characters. I agree. And so I think what you're saying, for me, that was my experience. I felt like nobody was doing it from the angle of, if you know nothing about this and are trying to learn it, but everybody, there was some like basis of knowledge. And I need like a good end for me always is a little bit of story. And so like
I haven't found that.
In general, it's like, I know the president is the president. That's fine. But like, if I were to talk about, if this current president turns into Watergate and I was doing and I needed to do a recap in like 10 years about it, I would start with like the fact that Trump was first on this girl. No, it's my child, Micaiah. Why are you what's happening? Yes, because she's supposed to
we're
be
shooting.
Sick.
Yeah, me and your mom were at work.
We're doing the podcast.
No, Mom. I want you.
I'm gonna come home when I'm done.
No.
Yes. I don't know where we go from here.
KyKy, let me call you back. Okay, bye.
She's so.
Podcast, no.
She like fell off the screen.
Nah.
She's so. Wait, let me tell you this. Hold on, really quick, and then I need to do this ad. Let me tell y'all. The other day, it dawned on me how different my children are, because the other day, McKinley was asking me for something. I don't know if it was a snack or I have fruit snacks and whatever it was. McKinley, anytime she is feeling a little unsure about a question, she'll start with, "You're going to say no," right? And you already know, okay, just tell me what you're going to ask.
Yeah.
Micaiah she don't care about you're going to say no, right? This nigga will be like, "Can I have chips?" Yeah, okay, I ate my chips. Can I have gummy snacks? Okay, I ate that. Can I have ice cream? No, Micaiah, because you had chips and gummy snacks. Okay. Can I have chips again? There's never like you might say no to this, and maybe I shouldn't ask you, but she be a balls to the wall. Hey, I know I tore up my room. I know that I ain't listened all day. You got some ice cream in there. Can I have it? No. And then if you eat all your candy, she literally, I've been on a candy fix. She'll be like, "You ate all your candy. You didn't share with me. Sharing is caring." And I'll be like, your brain it's not clocking to you that this is not the appropriate time to ask me for something after you've been in trouble all day. She just, hey, listen, I want more things. Anyway,
let me say this real quick
Okay.
before you do this ad. This is the last thing I want to say.
Yes.
The reason I got on this kick is someplace on some algorithm, somebody compared Trump's presidency to Nixon.
yes.
And so I said, I need to know more. You guys, these are the same people.
Oh.
The thing about that, what you're saying is true, is that the backstory of Nixon that is really important is he ran against Kennedy and hated him the way Trump hates Biden.
Got it.
And very specifically Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Had just a deep hate for the whole Kennedy family. I don't know why Bobby's up in here now. Oh, wait, this is Trump, disregard. But like had a deep hate for them. He just hated that he was so popular and so liked and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so after, Kennedy got gone, he went to go be with him. He came back and was like, I'm going to win. Like he just had this like fervor.
Yeah.
But he was also like super paranoid. The other thing he was very paranoid that someone in the political sphere was out to get him.
Oh.
No, just on some like political maliciousness. And so that's what caused him. He set up all of those wiretaps in his own office, recorded all of his conversations. But the other thing is, it's what spawned the whole Watergate thing. Like he was going after them to figure out all of their secrets and what was the plan. The other thing, last thing, his whole attack for his first term was anti-media. Was anti-liberalism, liberalism, anti-intellectualism.
Oh, interesting.
You know how Trump spews common sense?
Yeah.
No, I didn't read it. I just used common sense.
Yeah.
Same exact.
interesting.
Everything. I need to go back and watch it now that I have like more I watch more of All the President's Men.
It covers. It's basically covering
That part.
Anti-media part and the borderline censorship.
Yes.
And then the end scene is the handoff of somebody broke into the Watergate.
Oh, I did see that end scene. Yeah. I need to go back and watch the beginning part. But I was like, oh my God, Kevin, those are the plumbers. Those are the plumbers.
I was like, I want to watch this. I want to see this movie.
Yeah, super. So I think the post then is leading. It's about the censorship because this man was trying to censor. He demanded loyalty.
The Post is the only people, according to the movie, that did that.
Yes, the Post and the New York Times were the only people. But he was like, y'all can't say bad stuff about me.
Yeah.
You can't come to the office.
Yeah.
Literally, you guys, it is
The same.
same.
That's so interesting. I wonder if the people at the New York Times, particularly because they are the ones who keep breaking all they be like, hey, remember that here's a poster of when Trump gave it to Epstein. Y'all, they are breaking everything. So I wonder, it's such a legacy company. It's been around forever. I'm sure the people over there are just having meetings like, we've seen this before.
Literally.
I was there.
And I feel
For
like
the before.
the Epstein files run parallel, similar. I'll be interested to see if his own supporters turn against him. But that's what happened with Nixon with the tapes.
That seems
so
like
he
people are.
had
though.
all of these
oh,
tapes.
you're saying the Epstein is the. Oh, I understood.
It was the thing. He was like, no, I watched the tapes. There's nothing, or I listened to the tapes. There's nothing you guys need to be concerned about. They were like, sir, if you don't release these doggone tapes, release the tapes. Why are you holding on to them if you're saying you're innocent? What's so crazy? The populace believed he was innocent. He had the cover up for the Watergate scandal was so good that he was elected president in the midst of the scandal.
Well, I was going to
Same
say.
thing.
Somebody was on trial.
The man was talking, he didn't say
Somebody
the
had
word
just been
hoax,
convicted.
Witch hunt.
but witch hunt was used. Hoax. I'm telling you, play for play, bar for bar.
No files. Biden's files. Barack Obama's files.
Wow.
I think if we need more MAGA supporters to be like, no, the Epstein files are actually that important.
Yeah.
You need to release them. Why are you not releasing them? Once Nixon released the tapes, that's what caught the attention of his followers, or I'm sorry, his supporters, and the U.S. basically to be like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on a second, you know?
Interesting.
So I'm like, it's just really, I find it really, really fascinating. I just really do. No, that's the thing. There's no good documentaries. I've not found a good documentary, and it's pissing me off. This podcast I'm listening to is extremely dense. Each of the episodes are like an hour, and there's so many characters because it's so much happening. The shows don't give all, you kind of need the full history. And I just wish there was like a good OJ Simpson style 6-part documentary. Like, give it to me for real, you know? Anyway.
All right, interrupting this podcast to tell you about our first sponsor of this episode, and that is Hungry Root. Shopping, planning, and cooking food really can be simple and stress-free. Imagine having your weekly shopping cart filled for you and your meals for the week decided on. Taking all that work off my plate is why I love Hungry Root. Actually, we were just talking about being able to pre-plan your meals and how useful that is and how it just kind of frees up your week and your brain even. So that's why Hungry Root in particular is like the thing I love and need. Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime by filling your cart with personalized picks and planning your week of meals, getting smarter with every order with over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week. Many ready in just 15 minutes or less, and a wide grocery selection including smoothies, sweets, kids snacks, salad kits, ready-to-eat meals, and supplements. It's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutrition goals, and the variety is what we definitely need. Different people in my family need different things. Hungry Root helps you save by reducing food waste, avoiding impulse grocery buys, and skipping last-minute restaurant takeout. Their best price program ensures you get great value on over 100 popular products, and with my offer, you'll get a free item like a premium protein veggie or sweet treat in every box for life. I'll tell you one more amazing thing about Hungry Root, and that is that it holds all of its food to high standards. It screens out over 200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. They source only high quality meat and seafood with no hormones or antibiotics, offer organic produce and non-GMO options, and carry trusted healthy brands like Oatly, Vital Farms, Harmless Harvest, and many more. My favorite, and my kid favorite in particular, one of my youngest one, my 3-year-old Micaiah, who I've talked about many times and how particular she is a fan of sweet potato. She loves fries, but sweet potato fries are like extra special for her. So there is a plant-based chicken tenders and sweet potato fries recipe that I've been able to make for her. She absolutely loves it. I feel good about what I'm giving to her. She feels good about what she's eating. They also have, we're meatball fans over here. Being able to do some quick meatballs is always a good time. So they have some tomatoey turkey meatballs and some bell pepper rice bowls. Absolutely amazing. McKinley loves that one. Me and Greg obviously love it as well. So those are two of my faves, but they have so many options. And like I mentioned, the variety is what I absolutely love, because different people in my family literally need and require different things. So that is what helps me, and also the convenience, because I'm constantly running around reading a lawsuit, doing gin and juice, doing the debrief, running to a courthouse. So anytime I can have that stuff preset and my brain can be free to do other things, and then I just have to follow the recipe, I'm in. I am all in. Helps me save time and brain space. So take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off of your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/GJ and use code GJ. That's hungryroot.com/GJ. That's hungryroot.com/GJ, code GJ, to get 40% off of your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/GJ, code GJ.
Would like to disrespectfully pop the trunk on insurance companies. See, I am a psychotherapist in the lovely Commonwealth of Virginia. Went out on my own, started my own business. These insurance companies pissed me off. Here's what happened. April, insurance company A tells me, hey, go ahead. We're going to give you the go ahead to start seeing clients. Go ahead, start seeing them. So insurance company A tells me that I can start seeing said clients. It is now September the 30th. I've been seeing the clients, but I have not seen a copper cent from insurance company A. I've been emailing, I've been calling. Oh man, we're going to escalate your situation and we're going to get this person, that person. But crickets. So I'm going to pop the trunk on them, because as a therapist, people always say, oh, well, therapists aren't really accessible. They don't accept insurance. Here is exhibit number A, letter A, as to why people are stopping or slowing down with insurance companies, because of foolishness like this. Mm-hmm. So I'm popping the trunk on insurance companies.
Shout out to you for starting your own business, number one.
Yeah, that's
amazing. I'm sorry that insurance sucks. It sounds like it sucks for providers. It definitely sucks for the people who need it, okay, who use it. Sucks for us too. So just all together feels like a scam. You have something to say before I tap on one more thing? Okay. So also, I would be remiss, as the people in church say, if you bring up insurance and I don't mention the fact that Wendy Osefu and her husband have recently been charged with insurance fraud. And I agree, insurance is a scam, but they were also scamming. And so, but here's my problem. Insurance is a scam because a part of the reason they are in trouble, okay? I read it. A part of the reason they're in trouble is because even though you have 3 insurances, say you have traveler's insurance, say you have home insurance, say you have jewelry insurance, somebody robs you of your jewelry, you're only allowed to claim the jewelry, on the insurance with only one of the insurance companies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like if I'm paying all of y'all to insure these items and they are missing, I feel like they wasn't all the way wrong, because maybe I should get paid 3 times. Because what's the point of having all 3 of y'all if I can't claim it 3 times? Apparently, right, the way insurance works in America is they're only supposed to make you whole. They're not supposed to make you better. And so if one insurance company pays you back for your missing
value
items
of the item.
you've now been made whole. But I've made y'all better because I pay all three of y'all every month, so scam back.
Wait,
So they wasn't all the way wrong.
Okay, so
That's only part of the problem, though.
oh,
That's
gonna
that's
say
not the whole reason they got arrested.
because I thought they were also claiming stuff, and she had it still.
Yeah.
She claimed
So-
stuff was missing.
Yeah, so what happened, allegedly, because, you know, I might be windy. I might be rooting for you, girl, from the house. But basically, allegedly, according to the police, they staged a robbery. They didn't really get robbed. They had been to Jamaica, and then when they got back from Jamaica, they called the police, and then they left a door open, and the police were like, "Oh my gosh, we're checking like a window open in their bathroom." And so, in order to have come in, they would have had to like step on. It's like the roof thing, and then they would have to step on the toilet to get in. And the police noticed, like, "Oh, it's so interesting. There's no like tracks or like dirt or like anything that would indicate somebody has actually been here, even though the window is open." So that was the first tip off, and then they continued to investigate, and they had claimed like a $1,500 Dior shirt had been missing, had been stolen. But when they provided like the receipt of when the shirt was purchased, but you know how like receipts have barcodes and like information tied to them. So then when the police went to the Dior store and they were like, here's the full transaction history, the police were able to see that there was a return that's attached to the purchase receipt. And that happened for more than one thing. It was like a wallet. So they did that. And then in addition to that, she said they told the insurance that her wedding band was on her finger when the robbery happened. And then he called back and was like, actually, it wasn't, and it was stolen, after he first told them that it was here. And then that's when police checked her Instagram, and she posted with the ring on her finger. And they were like, this don't make sense. And then when they arrested them last week or whatever, there were 15 more items in the house that were claimed to have been stolen, but they were in the house when they got arrested a week ago, but it was supposed to have been stolen last year. So listen.
And didn't they email too?
So then he was like, hey, I'm trying to reach our maximum, not even the insurance minimum. I'm trying to reach the maximum. So do you have like Chanel shoes or something we could add to the list? What are high priced items that we could add? That was in the email exchanges. So scam back, but like not this way. You gotta be better.
You gotta be a smarter scammer.
If you're saying that your wedding band is stolen, you got to remember that, and then you can't wear it no more. You can only say things that are stolen that you are like actually willing to part with, because if you're not.
So this is my problem. I've never seriously is what I'll say, because I have watched The Real Housewives of, what is she, Potomac? I have watched, but I've never seriously been invested in the show. So I've limited knowledge of these people, but I do know they're loved. Wendy is like super, super loved.
Yeah.
They just did this last year.
Well, yeah, 2024. Apparently they're in like severe debt is also a part of the
okay, so what was coming to me was why? The thing that I kept trying to figure out was the why.
Yeah, apparently they are in debt is what literally is what it's included in there. They said per our investigation they are in severe debt is what it said. So that seems to be the motivation, which is sad because he's a doctor and she's the doctor, he's the lawyer. And lawyer, why are you emailing that to your wife?
I know,
but
like,
you know how subpoenas work, sir. You're not new to this, I would assume. But like they have done. She had been so successful. Like it seemed, she all over. She was the professor. She was do all the things. And so it made me really sad. I think everybody was pretty shocked about this news. It made me so sad because we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was giving when I was looking online, that it seemed like everybody was rooting for them.
Yeah.
And like holding up hope. Most of the time people will crucify you as soon as the
news comes out.
The news comes out. And everybody was like, first of all, you were innocent until proven guilty. Like everybody was like, hold on.
And there's, because of who she's been on the show, it's so easy to throw so much of the things she said back in her face, because it's like, you've been on this show saying and doing, and you and your 4 degrees reminding everybody every chance you get, Tony, about how educated you are. And now it's like, and then you gonna do this? I'm very sad about it.
Well, let's hope and pray that they got it all wrong and it's just a huge
Absolutely
misunderstanding.
innocent until.
Because as a lawyer, he should have known better than to put them things in
Why
writing.
he would do that? Subpoenas are real, honey. Real.
I don't understand why you would do that, especially when you're so visible. One thing about it, the law loves to take down a highly visible person.
Yes, it helps the DAs get promoted. Most of them want to be politicians. You know how to do that? Take down somebody notable.
Yeah.
You are then tied as the person who, honey, promotion on the way. Yeah, so I am very sad, but 100% innocent until. We know that. We stand by it. We'll watch how this plays out.
Dang.
Somebody said there should be Real Housewives of Prison. And I'm just saying, bravo.
Because there's a couple of them now.
The housewife to prison pipeline is
it always fraud, like a keeping up
most
type
of the time.
You know,
I don't know anyone from the franchise, from the Real Housewives franchises that has been, correct me if I'm wrong, patrons. I can't think of anyone who's been arrested for something not tied to fraud.
Wow.
And it's not violence, even though some of them probably should have. It's not drugs. It's most of the time fraud.
Dang, they said Karen was a DUI.
Oh, you right. Karen was. You right.
Okay.
You
Okay,
right
she
about
the
it.
one.
You right about it. Karen was drunk, honey.
But is she the only one?
Anyone
And
else?
she's very recent.
And she's very recent. Oh, Leanne.
I don't
Leanne
know.
is she from Beverly Hills or Orange County?
What did she get in jail for?
Portia's okay, so maybe my statement is wrong because Portia was for domestic violence. Oh, that's right. Her pretty ass
Wait,
mugshot.
Portia went to jail for
You know that pretty ass mugshot.
I don't.
You know her mugshot.
Who did she? It is a pretty mugshot.
Ain't it?
It's really hard to make Portia ugly, though.
Man, the
she
girl
is a
be
beautiful
out
girl.
here.
The problem is,
So my statement may not be accurate because
but it seems that it's more common than not.
oh, it was for protesting. Hers is not even for hitting Kenya. It's from protesting.
Oh, what was she protesting? Like all black
But
Black
she
Lives
was
Matter.
protesting about the Underground Railroad.
Oh, well,
The hell?
child,
was
that
just
was
kidding.
heavy. That was heavy.
Anyway, yeah,
the
go
thing
ahead.
about it is, it's really dangerous for these shows. No, is that what you want to say? It's really easy to fall into this image of what it means to be a housewife.
Yeah.
And fall into that like keeping up mentality
100%.
when you don't have it. I mean, I don't know what's her name's? The girl we was just talking about, Wendy. Wendy's like how she accrued the debt, but I'm sure it's not easy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that we don't have like credit lines. Everything we pay for, child, we pay in cash, for better or for worse.
Yeah, yeah.
For better or for worse. But one of the things that I think scares me sometimes, I be real back and forth on like a lot of things anyway. So you guys know this about me regardless. But, and I'm not saying this is true of everyone, because one thing about it, I know these girls be making the money.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not
Yeah.
saying that anybody's faking.
They be making coins.
Let me be clear about that. Because one thing I do know, the girls be making the money. All right. But it does scare me sometimes to get in some of the very specific niches of influencing, because it does come with a very expensive lifestyle.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. We be trying to do a lot of things, and I don't know if that's one of the ones that I can do. And again, I'm not saying nobody's scamming nobody. I'm not saying nobody's in debt. I'm not saying none of that, because again, I want to be clear, the girls be making their money. All right, the girls be making their money. But it was a fear of mine, like, do I really want to like, and also it's not really my personality. I got sweats on today. But I do wonder if that kind of like Real Housewives mentality could catch up with you, because you're not coming on these shows looking no type of way.
No, absolutely. And it's clear between look at any cast member from their first season to their second. There's how they show up It's very different just between the first and the second season. And don't even compare somebody who's been on a season, on a show for multiple seasons. You go from the first season to the most recent one. Yeah. There is a drastic, the houses. And again, they get an increase in checks many times. But it'd be like, oh, girl, you know who don't seem like hers is thorough and through is Shamia. Shamia came on the show rich, okay? She came on here.
Well, that's what
Shamia
you would think.
had money.
Yeah, you
beforehand.
would think you need that.
But a lot of these women, it seems like they may be doing well, but they show up differently.
It's the same thing that's happening with Lisa Barlow on.
I looked up her
Washington.
lawsuit. I just ain't posted my video. I've been editing it for 2-3 days. The moment is over. I'm still gonna probably post it.
No, you got to post it.
But I was looking up hers, and I looked up the lawsuit and then went back to watch the episode again, and it's so comical. It's so funny. I wish Hulu would let me screen record from my phone because I need the clips, Hulu, but I can't. They be as soon as you screen record on your phone.
Yeah.
Hulu be like, bitch, you tried it.
Yeah.
But I need the clip because her saying a fanciful tale and then reading a fanciful tale in the document, it was so funny. I'm like, bruh.
But wait, what happened?
So this man, he is suing her. My bad. This man is suing her because it's a little sketch. According to him, she was like, I need a loan on an ongoing basis. They had no terms, no conditions, and no repayment plan. Just, you're going to continue to give me money when I need it. And the moment he says, demands is what the document says, demands the money back, she's supposed to give it back. Which as I was reading, I said that literally anybody who needs to borrow money is not going to be able to just give it back to you when you need it, right? You have to give them a timeline. Yeah. So that part don't make sense. Why would you go into that? However, according to him, this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss out on any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. All right, so we in football season. It's a busy time. It's a lot of things happening. A lot of folks getting hurt. A lot of folks playing. Then they not playing. It's a lot to keep up with. But based on how it's looking, so I'm saying Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs to get at least 2 passing touchdowns against the Raiders. I'm saying Breece Hall of the Jets to get more than 75 yards against the Panthers. And then Drake May of the Patriots to get 2 touchdowns against the Titans. Those are my picks. Y'all know how this is for me. At this point, it's just fun, right? Picking the names, picking what is more or less. It makes it real easy. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it, a little more or less. And then the best part is when you win and you like, look at me. I know what's happening. I know all the players. I'm informed, okay? That is what's been so fun about being able to get on Prize Picks, take my picks, do a little more, a little less, pick my players. You're in there. It's very simple, very fun. It makes it fun. It makes watching these sports very fun. So that's been my kind of experience, and those are my picks. You have to comment and tell me what your picks are. Are yours like mine, or do you think I'm wrong? Let me know what you think. So if you don't know, okay, Prize Picks is very simple to play. I just explained it. You just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. And if you get your picks right, you could cash in. That's all you got to do. Pick and win. Play Prize Picks to get action on football in more than 40 plus states, including Texas, California, and Georgia. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Okay, so if you want to pick more on Josh Allen's pass yards, rush yards, and touchdowns, now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on Prize Picks. Maybe you got a favorite player. Maybe you got a player you don't like. You can pick that same player and then make your more or less picks, okay? You can follow other Prize Picks player directly on the app and copy their lineups in one click. Now look at that. So whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the newsfeed tab on Prize Picks. Didn't we just say that it's easy? Okay, this makes it easier, even more easy, okay? You can look at what other people are picking. You can look at it and then copy it if you so choose. On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your pick misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go to the Power Play. No matter your play, PrizePicks is a great way to put your takes to the test. PrizePicks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. We like easy deposits. Okay, so download the PrizePicks app today and use code GJ to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GJ. That's code GJ to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. I also want to tell you about BetterHelp because this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. And this month is World Mental Health Day, and this year we're saying thank you to our therapists. If you are unaware, Kev actually just was featured on a podcast where the topic was mental health. Actually, that was the topic that was selected. We talk about our experience with therapy, the benefits we personally have experienced. There's no better time to start than now, right? And October 10th is World Mental Health Day. So this year, this day is when you can and should begin your mental health journey, and BetterHelp can help you do that. BetterHelp is shining the spotlight on therapists and people who truly make the world a better place. BetterHelp has qualified therapists and it has a match commitment. They do the initial work, matching you to a therapist that can help focus on the goals that you have kind of set out that you want to focus on. They have you fill out a short questionnaire, which helps identify your needs and preferences. And their 10 years of experience and industry leading match fulfillment rate means that they typically get it right the first time. However, let's say you get matched and you don't really want to continue with the therapist you have been matched with, you can switch to a different therapist at any time from the tailored recommendations that they have for you. So you don't have to stay where you don't want to be, okay? You have the option to switch at no extra cost, and they can assist you in that process in switching. So like I said, this World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. And so if you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off of their first month at betterhelp.com/GJ. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ. He gave her an American Express card that was like on his account, but like for her to use. Mm-hmm. So she ran that up. He paid it back. He would also pay for things related to Vida Tequila. And he would have to pay direct because she didn't want her husband to know that Vida Tequila didn't have no money. Oh. So he was paying like their expenses directly. So it really was for the company. It wasn't like on some shady stuff. He was paying Vida Tequila.
But were they in, someone just said this, were they in a romantic relationship?
Said she denying everything, but I got questions. He paid off her $32,000 car note on her Range Rover is what he said. And I got questions. Why would a man be paying all of these things for somebody that ain't paying him in another way? Don't make sense to me. Allegedly. Don't come sue me, Lisa, because I know you like to sue people, honey. Don't sue me. You ain't gonna get no money. It's gonna be a waste of your time and mine. Oh, but yeah. So it's like over $400,000 that he said that over the span he has given to her, and so his evidence, it wasn't like a screenshot of the text, but he references multiple text messages in the documents that says he has asked her about, because apparently he ain't in the same financial situation he was in, and so he would be like, "Hey, I really want to talk about this money, this loan." And she would be like, sorry, now is not a good time. Or he would be like, I heard you were taking a second mortgage out on your house or something like that. And so he was like, I would love to get my money from that. And she was like, yeah, sorry, like now is not a good time. And so in the documents, he's saying, if I was lying, she wouldn't be like, now's not a good time. She would be like, what are you talking about? Instead, she is acknowledging what I'm saying and just saying like, honestly,
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Can't talk about it right now. So her response to the lawsuit was, it's a fanciful tale. But it has not been dismissed yet. I know on the episode she had a dismissal party. It has not been dismissed yet. If it's going to be, the judge still has to rule on that. It is still ongoing as of right now.
So I wonder if this credit line closes.
He paid it off already.
No, well, I mean to her. If her stream of income was him, and Vida Tequila ain't making no money for real, where's she getting her money from?
Well, on the episode, what Bronwyn said.
Oh,
Was it Bronwyn? Somebody compared her to
she sure did.
Jen Shah, and she. However, if that would be the case, it's giving something else is happening. Allegedly. Lisa, you staying over in Salt Lake now. But yeah.
Oh,
I literally have the video with a bunch of facial expressions. I just was I need the clips from the episode because it just hits so much harder. The minute she says it's dismissed, and then Bronwyn is like, it's not dismissed. And then I am like, it's not dismissed. Like, I need that sequence of events, and it's being a hater.
ooh, child, that's.
Angie, it was Angie K. Angie K said that she was similar to Jen Shah. It wasn't Bronwyn. It was Angie O'Shady because Angie be shady.
So Angie is alluding that she is basically financing her lifestyle right now through some other illegitimate means.
Correct.
She really still don't have any money.
Yes, even though, Lisa was at that table and she said, I live a very different life than all of you.
I'm not necessarily saying.
I love this show.
I'm not necessarily saying that we are owed as an audience member how she makes her money. But I am super curious as to how she makes her money.
Well, and now this is a civil suit. So discovery, you could only assume, is going to include some financials. I need to see the finances for Lux Marketing, because that's included, and Vita Tequila.
Does she have a bunch of brands, or is it just those two?
And he also said he paid directly again. He was paying people directly. She had some work done on her house. Some contractors do some renovations. He said he paid them people for her. Now, why?
Well,
why?
What was he doing?
That's what he's a construction guy, which also I'm like.
He was making that type of money doing construction?
I mean, construction, the builder people, they be making a bunch of money.
Was he doing commercial?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the details of his life. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Oh, she said construction is good money.
I would think so.
I was unaware.
Not the people who are actually doing the construction, but the people who own the companies. Yeah, he seemed like one of them. His little profile he looked like he got some money to him, or had, because he said he ain't got enough.
He gave her $400.
I like that show.
Oh, well, I'm behind. All right, next. You wanted to talk about, I didn't want to be watching it.
So I wanted to talk about Love is Blind. We only have a few minutes, and I just need to say that, oh man. So they Love is Blind loves to have a mixer when the old people meet the new people.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to have that. And what do I even have to say? Megan, the rich lady, and Jordan,
Sparkle
single dad.
Yep.
Jordan met Megan's family,
Okay.
her sister and her mother.
Okay.
That meeting went really, really well.
Okay.
I loved it. They cried because once she revealed to them that Jordan's son has the same disease that her father had. It was like such an emotional moment, like really, really beautiful. And then she went to his house for the first time. He has like a 1-bedroom where his son has the actual bedroom, and then his room is in the living room. So you could tell he's like a really good dad, but like their financial situation is so different. So she also takes him like house hunting, and she's like, if I sell my LA home, that's gonna be about 1.5. And he's like, what I hope doesn't happen is that because the connection between her son and between his son and her father feels like such a sign, which I'm not saying it's not, but sometimes we can like hold on to signs as like the absolute, even when everything else is a red flag or like in your face showing you that this is not it, but you're like, yeah, but it has to be because of this thing. I just don't want that to be the case. I don't want, and I'm not saying they shouldn't be together. how I'm just saying they are putting so much weight on this thing, which is a coincidence. It's so interesting that that's the case. But I'm like, oh, girl, if this ain't supposed to work, don't hold on to this thing being like it don't have to be your sign.
Is it? Have things started to fall apart, or things are still going really well?
I think that they're still going really well.
That's great.
And at the mixer, the guy, remember the other guy she was dating who had a lot of money?
Yep.
She met him and she kind of held strong and like, no, I feel like I made the right decision with Jordan. Like,
good for
she
her.
at one point mentioned like, I would be too scared you would be cheating on me, or you're like my exes. And so in that moment I was like, are you regretting it? But she held really strong. I thought she did great, and she still seems very much in, and he met her family and it seemed to go really well. So all the best. I'm hoping good things happen for them. We'll see. There is, I just quickly need to say, because there's a big thing that happens that I'm about to get to, but Ollie and Anton, which were the first couple who got married on day one.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think that they gave enough time in the pause, and the pause is all of 3 days, and they didn't even give that. They just were so in love so quickly, and I don't think it's going to work. She mentions how much he drinks and he goes to the strip club, and that's just very like not for her. And so she was saying like what he does is just not her lifestyle. It feels like there's going to be some drama there. Now, let me just say quickly.
Wait. We're not at a reunion yet.
No, they haven't even got married day.
Oh, girl, why does the season seem like it's so long?
Because the pod be 30 episodes.
Okay, keep going.
So they're at this mixer. Let me get to the good stuff. We got 2 minutes. They're at this mixer, and Edmund and KB.
Oh God.
Edmund was in a conversation with one of the other couples. I don't even know if it was. I don't remember who it was. Some couple, and she says to her man, he's perfect, or you're perfect, something like that. And then the boyfriend responds, or fiance, I'm not perfect. And then Edmund decides to say, oh my gosh, she called you perfect. That would be amazing to hear. It's just to hear it would be crazy. And then KB is like, to hear what? And Edmund's like, to hear that you're perfect. I mean, I don't hear no positive stuff from you. And then KB is like, what? What did you say? And so they end up she's like, are you comparing our relationship to theirs? And it's like at this event, right? And she's like, why would you bring that up here? I live with you. You have other opportunities to say this kind of stuff. Why wouldn't you say it? And he's kind of like, I mean, you don't be saying nice stuff. And so it turns into, and she's like, I just told you I appreciate you last night. And he's like, what nice things. Like, it was such a, like, ooh, bro, this is not the right time.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like this is not the right time. Yeah. And she kept, the problem is once he took her there, she was like, we're here now. You didn't have to bring this up here. You decided to. Guess what? Here we go. Wherever you pitch the tent is where we'll have the circus. That was her energy. She was like, put your clown nose on. Let's go. Oh. And so they're having, and then this is the other thing I really liked about her. They have this back and forth. And I think she steps away because it's getting heated. He comes over and he says, I love you. And it seemed like he was going into his like apology kind of like, but he starts off with, I love you. Yeah. And she's like, I don't want to hear that. And on some like, don't do that. We have a real issue. Don't be on some like trying to soften me up with some I love you. When we are having a problem, I want a solution. I want to talk. And if I'm asking you a direct question, I want an answer. I don't want to hear I love you. Yeah. And this man was dancing and doing all the things he does instead of like, she said, I want to have an adult conversation with you because you brought this up here. Yeah. And he could not figure his way out of this moment. And so she ends up saying like, why don't you just walk away? Because it's not going anywhere. He walks away to the other guys, and the guys are kind of being like, no, you gotta like, apologize, own what you did, trying to help him. But he never went back to her, but he shouldn't have anyway, because he doesn't seem like, he doesn't have the ability to.
Did he get it?
I don't think he got it. And it's why I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with him. Not on set. You blew this up. You started this problem. You gonna say I love you, and you can't even have the direct conversation. That I thought she was right in the situation.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem like he has the emotional maturity or just maturity in general to be able to navigate. Hey, I didn't step in some shit. How do I get out of this and make the situation better? He didn't have enough clues, or I don't know. Awareness. It was. I didn't think she was wrong because he made an awkward statement, and wherever you pitch the tent.
Dang.
My nigga suit up for the circus.
Is she not over him yet, or is she still trying?
Oh, people are saying they felt like she escalated it. I wish you should watch it, and then I would love to hear your opinion.
I haven't watched it
sometimes
yet.
we be disagreeing on this, so I would love to hear.
But did she blow it up in a way that, like, well, I don't know. I haven't watched.
This is how I feel. She's been so patient with him. And she even said, I've been vibing with you. I've been rocking with you. I've been doing all the things. Nothing irks me more. It's why I probably really resonate with Pitch the Tent, is because nothing irks me more than for you to bring up something inappropriate at an inappropriate time, up something at an inappropriate time. And then when I want to take it there because you've taken me there, now I'm wrong.
Well, I'm in the wrong.
I can't escalate. You don't get to dictate my response when you want to be crazy. Welcome to the party. Like anyway, you should watch, and we should
rediscuss.
We should rediscuss because people think
I've seen both ways, actually. And then did something happen with Joe? Someone said something happened with Joe.
He on my nerves. I don't like him. Joe is the one that was drunk at the thing.
I didn't like him.
I don't like him. The stuff he says feels gross. I'd be ready to fast forward. I don't know specifically what they are referencing that he did, but I don't like that man. Something feels off with him.
I agree.
He feels gross.
Gross is a good word.
And now I want to tell you about our last sponsor of this episode, and that is Uncommon Goods. I always know when we're getting close to the holiday season because Uncommon Goods comes a-knocking right at the perfect time. The holidays sneak up fast, but it's not too early to get your shopping done and actually have fun with it. Uncommon Goods makes holiday shopping stress-free and joyful with thousands of one-of-a-kind gifts that you can't find anywhere else. That's why they're so perfect. I actually I forgot what I was watching something, and it was something I had seen, and I think they mentioned Uncommon Goods, and I was like, I got really excited because I am very familiar with the gifts you can get on Uncommon Goods. They're always perfect for those times you want to buy something for someone, but you are like, I don't know what to buy, but you want it to feel special, but you just don't know. Uncommon Goods is perfect for that. They have so many different things that you can't find anywhere else that is perfect for who and what you are trying to give with a gift. Uncommon Goods have something for everyone, from moms and dads to kids and teens, from book lovers, history buffs, and diehard football fans to foodies, mixologists, and avid gardeners. You'll find thousands of new gift ideas that you won't find anywhere else. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they'll give back $1 to a nonprofit of your choice. They've donated more than $3 million to date. So shop early, have fun, and cross some names off of your list today. To get 15% off of your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/GJ. That's uncommongoods.com/GJ for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
Manipulative is a good word. I haven't watched anything. I'm just going off what I saw last year, whatever batch of episodes I watched. I'm still not convinced that man was drunk when he was talking to her. I felt like what he was doing was playing games with her and like manipulating her, like realizing she was in panic mode. That's not to say she wasn't doing too much, because girl, you've never seen somebody drunk. Like, calm down. He's not being belligerent. He's not coming at you. You're not in danger. Like, relax.
Yeah.
He was just acting confused. However, I still feel like he was playing into the fact that she was so hysterical and like playing up what he was doing, and it was nothing going on. I don't feel like it was nothing going on. I don't know. Something about him, you said off. Something about him is just off. I don't know. It's like you don't trust him. I think that's what it is. Something about him I just don't trust.
I agree. He's going to be the one, once this show is over, as we always know what happens, is the TikTokers get to TikToking.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to make a video
Yeah.
that's going to reveal who he really is, and it's all going to make sense because there's something here that we just don't know yet.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
Okay, very good. Thank you guys so much. We will be back on Monday next week, and we will have
Oh, that's right.
what's the name of
The Den.
Yes, yeah, the Mama's Den podcast with the Mama Den mamas. And so they will be on next week with us. We're going to do a 2-part episode. So we'll shoot with them, and then Melanie and I will be guests on their podcast, but it'll all be within the same day. Just like a 2-hour block or however much time it'll be.
So clear your schedule.
So clear your schedule. All right. Yes, we'll have guests. It'll be a good time. And I think that's it. That's all. There's a new show that I wanted to talk about, but I don't even remember what it was, to be honest with you.
Not the Bose one. Have you watched it? I like it.
No.
So
Did you like it?
I like it so much.
Oh, I need to watch it. I haven't. There was something on HBO people were talking about called. Dang, I'm not going to remember. All up and down my timeline, Kennedy Ryan was talking about it. And then anytime someone else would talk about it, she would like comment on it. So it kept showing up on my timeline. I was like, oh my God, I need to watch this. And I cannot remember what the name of it. But I think Sally Whitfield is directing some of the
nice. That's
episodes
amazing.
again. Yeah, I'm like super. I probably should look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm really like happy for her.
Yeah.
Like she's doing like so much things. And I'm just like, go you, because that's freaking amazing. They don't give jobs like that to Black women all the time, and the fact that she's doing
People are saying Task.
that's exactly
it's
it.
after 12:30, by the way.
All right, we gotta go. It's called Task. Thank you very much. Task. And she's also doing the other show that I started watching that has 3,000 characters,
I was about to say Gideon. It's not that.
The Gilded Age.
There you go.
That was close enough to get my brain there. So yeah, I'm gonna start Task, I think, this week. Maybe not, child. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do this week. Are you coming to my house on? You're not.
Say bye so y'all can go.
Yeah, okay, we gotta go. Bye.
Bye.